Karen thought towing my Jeep would show her power. But what she didn't know was that the violator she targeted was a U.S. Army Special Forces commander, and taking his vehicle was the biggest mistake of her life. It started one quiet morning when I walked outside and found my Jeep missing from the driveway. At first, I thought it had been stolen until a smug notice on my door revealed the truth. Vehicle seized by HOA for repeated violations. Signed by none other than Karen, the self-declared HOA president. She had claimed my Jeep was too aggressive-looking and not in line with neighborhood standards. But the truth was simpler. Karen wanted control, and she thought humiliating me would set an example. Unfortunately for her, the Jeep wasn't just any car. It was issued to me by the Army for my Special Forces service, outfitted, armored, and still under federal registration. In short, Karen had just stolen government property. When I tracked the Jeep down, I found it parked at a tow yard with Karen waving her clipboard like she owned the place. "This vehicle is impounded until you comply with HOA rules," she snapped. I didn't argue. I simply pulled out my military ID and made one call. Within 20 minutes, 2 unmarked black trucks rolled up. Out stepped men in uniform, Special Forces brothers who owed me favors. Their presence alone turned the air electric. Karen's face went pale. She tried to bluster. "This is private HOA business!" But my commanding officer stepped forward with paperwork stamped by the Pentagon. "This Jeep," he declared, "is U.S. Army property. Interfering with it is a federal crime." The tow yard fell silent. Karen's clipboard shook in her hands as local deputies, called in to witness, cuffed her for theft, fraud, and harassment. Neighbors filmed as she was shoved into the back of a squad car, red-faced and screaming. By evening, news headlines read, "HOA president arrested for stealing Army commander's Jeep." The Jeep was returned without a scratch, the neighborhood finally free of Karen's reign of control. And as for me, I didn't need revenge. The law and a little federal firepower took care of it perfectly.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.